I'm going to talk during the intro.
Did you hit the button yet?
He said he did.
I love the haunted mansion music to start this out. It seems fitting.
It is pretty good. That there, Gary?
No, it doesn't sound drunk enough to be here, Gary. Like slurring your way through the 7th-inning stretch.
All right. Here we are, folks. It's time for Fowl Territory. I am your cordial host, Gizzard Gary. That's kind of
Show us your guns.
The channel's named after me, so you probably know what channel this is. But anyway, I am the Tactical Chicken.
I thought it was the Fowl Territory channel.
Is Friday, July the 19th, 2024 AD. So, welcome everybody to the show. Let's see who we got out there this evening. We have Ron 2A Matters is out there. We have gun websites. We have Aussie Orsborn barking at the moon. We have Duffer 426 saying, "Hey everyone." Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy is out there. Jacob S in the audience. Boomstick Mark IV. Slightly modified. All right. And we have a new channel member. So welcome everybody. Duffer426 is now a channel member. Thank you, Duffer. Thank you very much. We also have out there and in here Obnoxious One. Also doubling up, Hillbilly Up is out there. We have Justin Grimm also out there and in here.
What's the channel? What's the chat number?
271.
271, okay.
We have Block 9 in the audience. We have Chris from the 740. And scrolling down, oh my gosh, looky here. We have the Outlaw Hatfield is out there in the audience.
Well.
Long time no see, buddy. Good to see you. All right, we have C4 Defense out there and in here. We have gun websites. And we have some guy on Facebook by the name of Shane N. Burnett. Looks familiar. I don't know the name. Or do I? I know this guy, Defense Dad's out there, and he sees gun people. But you know what? I see all kinds of gun people here. You want to see some more gun people? Well, just watch this. It's like magic. More gun people.
All look at that showmanship.
So let's say hello to my panel tonight. We're going to start with my co-host, whatever direction he is. He is, of course, the sunshine that brightens our day. At least he brightens mine. He is the oracle of knowledge, the voice of reason, and the man of orange. Let's welcome Obnoxious One.
Yo, where's my chicken?
Hey, where's my chicken?
You got 24. You've went beyond chicken. I think Obi was.
I didn't sign up for this for having numerals beside it. I signed up for colored chickens.
Well, I'll do something about that after the show. Outlaw says, "Hey, I figured someone needed to keep an eye on y'all." Yeah, well, it's probably a little late for that, but thank you, buddy. So thank you for being here, Obi. Let's go to another hen. Also, both of them live in the state of North Carolina. And he is, of course, our man in law enforcement, and he will see you on the range. Let's welcome Sarge at C4 Defense.
Hello.
Hello.
Trim my beard up tonight.
Which hair?
A little better than it was.
All right. Thank you for being here. Let's go down to the bottom row and let's say hello to my neighbor over in the Show Me State, that being Missouri. He is, of course, the host of the Saturday Night Guns, Beer, and Therapy podcast. And fresh off of the Georgia Shooting Connection live stream, let's welcome Hillbilly Up.
Howdy, everybody. Thanks for having me on, Gizzard. Appreciate it, buddy.
You bet. Thanks for being here. We've been joined by O1 guy, or OL1 guy, out there in the audience, so welcome. And finally, one cool and collected panelist from the state of Iowa. Hasn't been a few. Oh, go ahead. Oh,
I guess they don't do that.
oh, sorry about that.
I was trying. Io.
Let's welcome Justin Grimm.
Howdy, Gizzard. Thanks for having me on tonight. Yeah, we don't do the WA.
Oh, okay.
We can actually spell here. We don't need reminded on how to spell our
Yeah,
state every day.
Only takes one person to spell out Iowa. You don't need to call in reinforcements.
I don't know what they do in Connecticut or Mississippi. It'd take forever to say hi to each other there.
It's always awkward when me and Obi, like when we go to these gatherings and I go NO and he goes RT, and then we start going all through North Carolina. It's just weird.
Actually, Sarge just goes NO, and then I go RTH Carolina.
Yeah.
I get sick of spelling it out after 3 letters.
Defense Dad says, I'm going to Iowa soon. Might have to hit up the old machine shed for dinner.
The machine shed.
The old machine shed.
Ye
Justin could
old
probably
machine
tell us
shed?
about that.
Yeah, don't order a Cobb salad for just yourself. Trust me. It comes in about a 20-inch bowl and could feed like 6 families.
Did you have to toss any of it?
All right. I want to remind everybody that we do have a giveaway later on in the program. The hashtag should be down there in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. It is, of course, # FT271. And we've got a few entries in there already. So there'll be some swag and a little bit chicken, maybe, stuff like that in there. So, yeah, also put a link to my Discord server if you would like to join. That is pinned up the top of the chat. So if you're into that, please click on there and join. So, it's Friday night. It's been a slow news week, hasn't it? Hasn't really too much happened in the last 7 days, right?
I can think of one thing I keep seeing all over the place.
What's that, Sarge?
It happened up in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
I keep seeing all these clips.
Butler, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, West Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well, unless you've been underneath a rock for the last 7 days, or 6 anyway. Yes, presidential candidate and former President Donald Trump was the victim of an assassination attempt, or at least some call it that.
Everyone calls it that.
Well, they're still talking about it being a setup and everything else. Oh boy.
Well, people could say things. It doesn't change reality, though.
That's absolutely true.
There's no setup that can be that precise.
But we have that going on. We also have a Republican National Convention going on this week, too. All kinds of YouTube drama, so I think we got all kinds of stuff to talk about. So, but yeah, back on the Trump thing. And I didn't hear about that until late Saturday evening. How did that happen, folks?
What's the most concerning is that as the week goes on, it went from like people looking at the snipers and forming the opinion that it looked like they were watching someone. And now as the week has gone on, you see that they'd identified this guy as a threat at least 5 or 10 minutes before Trump went on stage. They still allowed him to go on stage, and he was up there for a while and never did anything about it. It's just completely unacceptable. It's inexcusable. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter whether it's Trump, Biden, Harris, a different candidate. That cannot be allowed to take place.
His parents apparently called 911 to report that he was missing, and they were concerned 3 hours prior to the event. 2 hours prior to the event, he attempted to enter the grounds with a rangefinder and was denied entry. So he went back to his car, and they were trying to keep an eye on him but lost track of him.
It's real easy to keep an eye on him when you just snatch him up and take him back somewhere.
You got a guy wandering around with a rangefinder, and then he comes back on the grounds, walks around the building. Pictures are taken of the guy looking up at the roof.
The longer this goes on and the more that comes out, it just gets more and more bizarre.
It smells bad.
Imagine what it's going to be in a month.
Well,
in 6 days, it's gotten ridiculous.
It started out as this is a giant security failure, and now it may have been that, but there's all this other stuff coming out, and this kid had an encrypted phone and had absolutely no 20 years old with no online footprint.
Had explosives in his car with a detonator.
Yeah, he's got explosives and a detonator and 2 phones, and it just keeps getting, it's heading down conspiracy theory alley here, and it's really starting to look less and less like a conspiracy theory.
Was one of the saved numbers on his phone, did it say BlackRock?
But, yeah, my opinion, I just don't know. At first, I was like you. I just thought this was cut and dried, a big-time blunder by Secret Service and everything else. Like, total incompetence, total lack of planning, total lack of oversight. But, yeah, it's kind of hard not to see more when you look into
roofs. How are you not watching the roofs?
Why do you not have people on the roof?
Doesn't matter.
They did have a guy on the roof.
How do you get caught coming in with a
let's forget about the rangefinder, because that could be anything
but
from
they find that, but they don't find the rifle.
They feel they need to keep an eye on him. If you've got somebody you need to keep an eye on, they need to actually keep an eye on him and hold on to him, and let's go check out his vehicle.
How is there any roof within 500 yards of that place that doesn't have eyeballs on it? How is that possible?
Because it purposely broke protocol.
It's only safe to put the snipers on a highly pitched roof. The roof that is more of a flat pitch, you can't put people on almost flat pitched roof.
Yeah.
That right there, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks of that person. Just that lie right there that she told, I formed my opinion right there.
Well, yeah.
We can't believe what you're saying. We can't believe that. That what you're saying is a lie, but yet you're saying it. Done. I can't believe anything that lady says.
I've seen the video.
And they've
outlined it and measured it. The roof that the shooter was on was like a 312, The ones that the Secret Service on was a 612.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
When you just come out and you say an absolute lie that everyone knows is a lie, and you say it is truth, don't need to hear anything else out of her.
Well,
Nothing.
also,
Yeah,
also
but that's
in
all
the
they
beginning,
do anymore. It's like they're
gonna say in
saying that he had no online footprint, and who believes that? Do you believe that? I don't believe that. I
believe
know
that
there
they
was some
released
kind
that
of
he was
footprint
looking up
for
both candidates and seeing where they were. They said they looked in his Google history and found where he'd been looking at both candidates and where their rallies were. So who knows if he cared which one it was.
No social media footprint, but yet they come up with pictures of him dressed as a woman.
he's got a foreign bank account too. They've found
I
that out.
hadn't heard that.
Yeah, that's been coming out today. Also, in the beginning of this, you were seeing lots of footage and stuff of that water tower, and then slowly, you don't see the water tower in any of the real videos anymore. And today I saw like 3 videos that came out. There's a person on top of that water tower. They keep saying there was nobody up there, but they're still trying to do some better imaging to get it brought up better. But you can see somebody's up there.
Yeah, and they said that person got down and drove away in a government black Suburban. Is what I mean. You don't know if that's the truth or not, but
Goodness. And then, if you think it's some sort of setup, some sort of conspiracy, well, whose? I'm hearing arguments on both sides.
Okay. Did you
Go ahead.
if these dogs will be quiet? Hush. Like not like the first couple times I saw it, but a couple times after that, I started watching. Do you see the lady that's right behind him in the white shirt with the blue hat on, holds up the white sign?
Yeah.
That never crouches down.
yep.
I noticed her like after
Pulls
you
her
get done
phone out.
watching like the main focus of it. When you start looking at the people back there, I'm like, who is this person? Now they're saying she looks like the FBI assistant director, which she may be. I don't know, but I know it was really odd that lady never got down when there's gunfire.
Well, not just that.
There
She's
was
just
a lot of
cool,
people that didn't
calm,
get
and
down.
collected.
Yeah,
She pulls her
didn't
phone
front.
out. She pulls her phone out and just immediately just starts recording. It's like everybody else is like, "Holy crap, what's going on?" And she's just like,
She stood out to me.
"Yeah."
And then the guy
There's a lot of people
that's dressed
phone
really
out
weird.
started-
He never moved either. The guy that's dressed really odd.
Well, somebody said that this is probably conspiracy theory because I only heard it from one video. Something about somebody in the audience like raised a newspaper and had like a green flag or green rag or something underneath it, and then covered it back up, and that's when the shot was taken.
Oh, I don't know.
Like he was a spotter, but I've not heard anything else other than that one deal.
I know it's so hinky that it can't be above board.
No. There's so many possibilities now, and I don't know if they'll ever get to the bottom of it.
I know that poor. What were there 3 female Secret Service?
Yeah.
2 of the 3 did good jobs. Appeared to do just fine. Although you can't have people in that assignment that are shorter than the person they're protecting.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it. Everybody in that assignment needed to be 6'4" or taller to do that job adequately of shielding him if something were to go wrong. And that's just the way it is. They have to have different people for different details. That required tall people. So they failed there. But that one lady looks completely lost.
Oh yeah.
Just lost. Did not need to be assigned to that position. The other ones do great.
Yeah, her holster was almost behind her hip, and she was trying to put that gun back to the side where her badge was, not anywhere close.
That wasn't as troubling as when everything went down, she hid behind the pile.
Yeah.
That's inexcusable. And now I've seen more footage where it was somebody filming from the ER, cell phone footage that was in the ER the waiting room when they showed up,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody pops out, and that one poor lady is just completely lost. She just walked around and stands there, and then she sees everybody's got their guns out, so she gets her guns out. She doesn't know what she's looking at. Just not the proper assignment.
Yeah, you notice they didn't make the trip to Milwaukee, though. By the time he got to the convention, he had great big tall guys guarding him.
Exactly. As in what is supposed to happen. Because those people have to get big if something goes wrong and cover him up.
Well, was there any truth to what I heard that the head of CI or head of the Secret Service, she said she wanted at least 30% or more female?
Yes, she did make that statement.
Oh, I watched that
was
interview.
natural. Okay.
Yeah, DEI proponent. She's definitely for that.
That's all well and good in some fields.
But that's all
not
that
every
matters in
field.
this administration.
Well, I have a question.
That's
This
true.
administration doesn't believe in competence. They believe in checking off boxes.
Mhm.
It's just the reality. There are differences.
Well, have you guys heard? I heard once, like right after this, that that potentially the team that was protecting him wasn't his normal team. It was kind of like a thrown together group. That his team was pulled to care after Jill Biden because she was doing some. I don't even know what she was doing, but she was off doing something, and they needed more people for her.
I'm sure
Have
that
you
was
guys heard
convenient.
that?
I don't think they pull people off of teams because that team is familiar with that person's movements and their. So you've got. I would imagine you've got a core team, and then you've got all the extra people that you pull and move around. So I would imagine they've got a core team, no matter what.
I don't know. They tried to take away all his protection. One who's convicted of
Yes,
those
they did.
felonies. Just another way they're trying to stick it to him. Trying to make him feel unsafe and not run.
But then they were all conciliatory for the first couple days. Let's come together as a
That
nation.
didn't
all
last
this
2
crap.
days. It did not last 2 days.
I don't even know if it lasted 2 days now. Oh, not according to Vice President Harris. Let's put it that way. And then you've got the media out there. You've got The View, who had a field day with it today.
About
Which
how
that should surprise no one.
a white male could buy 50 rounds of ammunition and someone not report it.
Oh, yeah.
Even Coleon Noir did a rebuttal video to that about how racist that was. That just because a 20-something white male buys a box and was holding up a box of ammunition, he goes, they think that's a crime. Although,
a whole box?
yeah, this guy
Wow.
did go commit a crime, but the other 100,000 20-some-year-old white men that went in and bought one box of ammo didn't do anything.
Well, we need background checks on that ammo, like California.
Yeah.
That'll be next for everywhere.
No doubt.
So we got Moo out there in the audience wanting chicken, he says. Well, we might have some chicken later.
Moo.
We got 13 people entered in the giveaway so far, but yeah, this story is not over by any means. I
Actually,
don't
he
think.
says he wants Chicky N.
Chicky N. Yeah, that's right.
It's not over at all.
Got
It's
him.
going to just look. It's
Who
going to
knows
look
what else
worse
is
and
gonna come
worse as the weeks go on.
Well, how
As
they
far
haven't
as-
fired anybody is just crazy too. It's like,
Well, because Biden's in charge of it. No one's getting fired until next January.
Or is Biden
Mm-mm.
going to drop out? That rumor is also circulating right now. Obi doesn't think so.
I think he will.
He is. Biden is not going to drop out. No.
I'll bet you an energy drink.
No. Everybody seems to forget what a massive piece of shit Biden is, and how vindictive and resentful he is.
I still think he's going to drop out.
And look at no. And look at his family. They're just absolute pieces of shit too. They're just as vindictive and vengeful as he is. He is not going to drop out.
I think he's going to drop out.
I don't think he will. I think he will go to his grave before. He's always wanted to be president, and I don't think they're going to talk him into leaving it. He's been trying to be president since he's got in.
And they passed him over the last one for Hillary.
Yeah, well, they passed him over before too. He's tried, he's never made a big deal, but he's always said attempted to make runs for president. And
yeah, I don't see him going anywhere.
There's no path to victory for him.
I was wondering, this has got brought up on a comment here a while back, or just the other day I seen. Why has there never been a Gen X president? Because their campaign slogan would be F around and find out.
That could possibly be. I don't know the answer to that question. What did you gonna say?
I would say it's because they're too busy actually working for a living and just don't really care enough. It's like when the world starts on fire, yeah, we might come out of the house, but until then,
But supposedly there are a bunch of people calling for him to give it up.
And he's a bitter, vindictive piece of shit.
Yeah,
like I said, I've seen two things. I've seen where they can. I've seen two things. I've seen that he has to release the delegates, and I've seen that they've got some kind of workaround. I don't know which one is true. Okay, I'm going to say that right off the bat. But I'm telling you right now, he is not going to release the delegates. So if they have some kind of workaround where they can push him out, then they might do that. But he is never going to drop out.
I think the workaround is all the big donors that haven't donated yet. They say they're not doing it now. This is just what you hear. That's going to be the motivation.
Oh yeah, they've put $10 million worth of donations on hold. What I've been reading.
It's hundreds of millions because he's got $300 million in his war chest, and but supposedly the only person eligible for that would be Harris. Because
that's what I've heard. Yeah. And she's less popular than he is.
She is wildly unpopular. Yet she thinks she has a chance because that's how delusional she is.
Well,
She got 1% of the vote in the primary 4 years ago. 1%.
She was a DEI hire. She checked the boxes for this administration.
Well, it'll be interesting for sure. But how about the convention? Did anybody watch any of the convention? One of Sarge's heroes was there, I imagine.
Was it a real American hero?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, man.
My hero? No, but I know who he is.
Hulk Hogan was there, tore his shirt off last night. Kid Rock on stage.
We could all say that was cheesy, but it was actually pretty cool.
It was cheesy and cool. Let's go. I watched it. I watched the whole speech too, and Trump was on stage for, I think, more than an hour.
90 minutes.
Yeah, that was a Fidel Castro length speech, let me tell you. A lot of people were saying
Is
that
Castro known for giving 90-minute speeches? Is that
several hours. Yeah.
I enjoyed a clip I saw of his granddaughter speaking about, a lot of people know him as Donald Trump, and she knows him as Grandpa, and he's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
every other person's grandpa. And it was neat watching her tell those stories. But and she goes, one of her favorite moments is when she made the honor roll or something, graduated with honors, and it said he printed off their certificate and was showing it to his buddies.
Well, that's because
You know.
he's nearly 80 years old. That's what they
Humanizing
do.
him. I know. He was humanizing him. Because we don't always see that.
No.
He probably put it in a spreadsheet. And
probably. You can't always think that people
what
are
you
going to
want?
100% be the way they're presented by, social media and stuff like
Well, it's
that.
just you
People
only
have
see
personal
parts
side.
of it. Yeah.
Right.
But when you see, not that anyone doubts it, but when you see it and hear it, makes you see it. People are people. That's just like this. They can call it an assassination attempt. That's a fancy way to put it. It was a murder attempt. That was a real person that got shot and narrowly avoided death from a real bullet, and the other people in the crowd got shot with real bullets, and the one guy died a tragic death. That was real. It's not just because it's political doesn't change it. It was murder.
That was a nice tribute to the firefighter last night, I thought.
Yes.
Although they even caught flack on that because, well, the name is spelled wrong on the jacket, but there's a reason for that. The fire department could only put so many letters on there, so that
But if that's the way it was, that's the way it was.
Yeah. But they were trying to blame Trump for misspelling the guy's name, and
Of course he did.
well, yeah, because they're never going to not take a shot at him, figuratively and literally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you see some of the deals today? They're saying that, Trump, like, he rambled and blumbled and all that.
Yes.
He's way worse than Joe Biden ever was.
Oh my God!
Yeah, except he did it for 90 minutes up there.
They're just grasping at straws.
Yeah. Just like the headline that day said, Secret Service helps Donald Trump up after
a fall. Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing's a shit show.
Well, did you guys see the Forbes? What Forbes came out with after? They were saying that they were worried about him gaining more of the black vote because they'll be able to, how'd they put it?
Because he's a shooting victim now?
Yeah, because
they
now
can
he's
identify with them.
Yeah, he can identify with them now since, they were scared at first because of his, they didn't like it at first because of his arrest photo. So now, they have that. And then now, yeah, they can identify with him being that he's been shot at now. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
He is the face of being unjustly prosecuted, and now they try to murder him. There's a lot of people that can identify that feel that they have been unjustly treated. They've been treated unfairly by the system, and they can identify with him.
Yeah, they put a big thing out, and then they retracted it. They took it down, but it was like, wow, man.
Yeah, they'll say next he's coming out with a rap album.
It's Donald Trump. He might.
And on a side note, a company that I do a lot of business with made a social media post, that being Sticker Mule. Basically from the CEO of the company, basically saying that he was a Trump supporter, but he was for, but there are people in Sticker Mule that aren't, and he understood that, but the calls for violence and everything else needed to stop.
Yes.
And man, the hatred that is being spewed on Sticker Mule right now, they've had
Oh.
people cancel orders.
What from who? I mean, it wouldn't be from the
Who
Republic. It
do
wouldn't
you
be from any
think?
From the
conservatives.
left.
And it wouldn't be from conservatives. And the other party is all about tolerance and inclusion. So who
Yeah.
who is
Equality-
hating on
equality.
who could possibly be hating on Sticker Mule? There's nobody that could be hating on them.
I just don't know.
Yeah, that I seen that X post and all that. I commented like 5 times, good holding up for him, and I'm like, at least you guys have the balls to. And I said on there, I said most of these people saying this is probably never bought anything from Sticker Mule or probably don't even know who you are. They're just,
There's
I'm
been
gonna
a bunch of
cancel my
people
business.
that fell victim to their tweets right afterwards and stuff, and Facebook posts about how they wish the shooter had shot better and hadn't missed and things. There's a lot of people fell victim to that.
Yep, there's a lot of people that just kept their mouth shut because they all felt like that.
Yes, like
They all wanted that to happen. They all wished that it would have happened. It's just some
Jack
of them
Black lost his tour sponsors and had to cancel his tour
Yes, he did.
mid tour.
So when people commented about January 5th on social media, they were looked into by the government and some of them arrested. How come all these people that's doing those videos saying you missed, blah, 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 how come they're not being arrested?
You know why.
People were arrested for commenting.
Yeah. There was people on social media like saying like stuff during that deal that I don't know how many of them were arrested. They were looked into, visited and all that stuff. And I don't know what the number is, but I've heard several times that there was. And they said that it's something basically saying something threat or agreeing to threats against our government or our president, blah, blah, blah. And so,
Well, if it's a new threat, that's not a comment. If someone did make a threat, you can't. That's one thing they can't do. You can't threaten the president. They will come look at you. But if they just merely commented, I don't know.
Okay, Guns of Barbecues out there, I see.
That's a shame.
Entering the giveaway. Of course, 2 Live Moves already entered. He's won the last 2. So.
He said if he wins this week, he wants to give it to me.
G-Web says, Sticker Mule has enough money to give each customer service person $2,500, so $195,000 in bonuses. I like Sticker Mule, but they don't need my business. I'll stick with Alan Anchor. Fair enough. I get all my stickers from Sticker Mule, and I haven't seen anything to make me want to buy from anybody else. That's me. You do you.
You do you, boo.
That's right. So, what else? Gosh, we could talk about this. We could make a whole show out of this right here, probably. But, let's see, we got some other stuff going on. We talked about the convention a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. YouTube. So we've had some rather large YouTube channels again this week pressing the panic button because they say their channels are about to get taken down. And I'm talking about one Hickok 45 here who put out a video saying that he was going to have to delete all his content after June the 18th because YouTube had changed their policy, and he was supposedly unaware of this, and then basically had to record a retraction a couple days later when he found out that the policy really hadn't changed all that much, and what he was doing.
What? No way.
Yeah, way. And what he had been doing hadn't been kosher for quite a while, for one thing. So
What
was
was
he
he
doing?
doing that hasn't been kosher for quite a while?
Like his videos are sponsored by.
I guess
an
putting
online
links in
gun
his
store.
description to his sponsors, which are gun shops and stuff.
He had links to gun shops in his video descriptions.
He did.
I think
Wow.
that's been verboten forever.
Yep.
He was totally unaware.
Though not actually forever. I've been informed.
Yeah, I saw that. The gun snob's out there. Looky there. He does exist.
Gee, so what you're telling me is another big channel has gotten by all this time not knowing the rules and not being held accountable to
Just
the rules.
not caring about the rules.
Because they're a big channel.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Well, the gist of it is they probably didn't have to care, and now all of a sudden they're being held accountable. And
Dang
it's
it.
like,
I can't
oh
put
no,
snob
I
in
didn't know
timeout.
there were rules. There's rules? No, not
Obi.
just. Go ahead.
Obi, can you do me a favor? Put Snob in timeout since he's not in here. I can't do it.
I can't do it if he's
Oh,
only the channel owner can do that.
How long?
3 minutes.
Make him think about what he's done.
We'll give him a minute.
3 minutes.
You could do 1 or 5. I give him 1. There
See,
you go.
that hurt us more than it hurt you.
So yeah, not only Hickok, we heard from, let's see, Gun Guy TV this week. They're taking all of their.
He get in trouble too?
They're taking all of their gun videos off of YouTube and putting them on Rumble. He says, "No, I'm not joining." Ha ha ha.
How is he able to chat if he's
what I was concerned about on the Hickok 45 video, he says, well, we're just gonna put all of our videos on Rumble because that's a freedom platform, so go over there, to see our videos. And I went and looked, and evidently Hickok's unaware that the YouTube channel sync hasn't worked since first of this year.
It hasn't worked in forever.
Yeah, so
What?
he would have to manually upload literally hundreds of videos.
That's because he's not cultivating that like some people are, but I never got anything going over there on Rumble. So when the channel sync stopped, it's just why.
Yeah, I got 55 followers over on Rumble. Whoop-de-doo. So,
it's so weird because I have a friend I've known for a long time that's into politics, talks about politics. He had around 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they kicked him off a few years back, like shut down his channel. He went to Rumble. Now he has 3 million. It's crazy. And he's the only one I know personally that's actually done good on Rumble.
Hold on a minute. I got to find my chicken.
Steven Crowder?
Pardon?
Are you friends with Steven Crowder?
No, it ain't Steven Crowder.
So we have a $2 super chat from Defense Dad, and he says he won't do it. G-Web says Rumble equals conspiracy, news, fear, and people that got kicked off YouTube. I don't know. I'm on Rumble, but never been kicked off.
Rumble.
I'm on Rumble. I'm on Odyssey. I'm on what used to be Utreon Player.
I'm going to download it. If it's not any good, I hold you personally responsible.
Somewhere out there on the ether webs, I'm on what used to be Full 30, if it's still out there.
Is it still out there?
I don't know. The Gun Streamer's still out there, but it hasn't synced in 2 or 3 years.
What about GunTube? Is that still out there?
GunTube's still out there. Huge Tube is still out there, believe it or not. You remember Huge Tube? Yeah.
That's when like it's all porn and drugs now, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
G-Web says, are you? You never go to Rumble only. You send your YouTube show copies to Rumble, not the same thing. Yeah, that hasn't worked since first of the year. So if you go to my Rumble channel, it ended around Fowl Territory 240.
Why would you quit it then? You could have at least done
like
it
30 some weeks ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Really, I guess it's more since you aren't afraid to miss a show.
I've missed a show from time to time. I didn't do live shows for 2 weeks over SHOT Show week.
You know who else will miss a show? Snob.
Snob? Yeah, Snob. Now he's upset and he won't join.
I'll get over it. It was tough love.
Well, Defense Dad didn't get his $2 shower show because, he said he was going to join from the shower if somebody super chatted.
Oh. He has to come in now. But we'll see if he does.
With the shower cap on and a handgun.
A shower cap.
And shower
That's
gun.
old-timey.
He's got his shower gun.
Mm-hmm.
That was in an episode of Chips where the guy had a shower gun.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to take this time to remind everybody that Gear Websites is your source for Every Second Matters, gun channels, gear, ammo, ID, and more. They have patches, stickers, and other items, and every Friday is Free Patch Friday.
Every Friday?
Every Friday.
What about this Friday?
This Friday. Today.
Okay. What about next Friday?
It will also be free.
What about Friday after next?
As far as I know, it's scheduled to be also.
Okay.
Every Friday on the calendar.
That's right. So buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com, but don't take my word for it because somebody's going to come and explain it to you.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
See, I didn't make it up. He said every Friday.
Okay.
Free
I was just
Patch
making sure it
Friday.
was Friday after next.
So he's telling the truth.
Friday's a pretty good movie as well.
Freaky Friday?
No, Friday.
Friday the 13th? Oh.
Well, you don't hear what I say, do you?
No.
Because you haven't watched it.
Gee, a movie I haven't watched?
Speaking of shower guns, that Chips episode, that's not that long ago. And all they did when they found the shower gun, when they said, "Oh, it's my shower gun," is they just give him a little stern talking to in LA, California. And now it just
California
the world.
Took less than a generation
Yeah.
to absolutely go from you want to be there to an absolute shithole. Think about that. Less than a generation.
There's one of the episodes of Chips, where Ponch is living in his motorhome, and there's an NRA poster sitting on his couch, for an event that's right there in California, a National Rifle Association poster, and a show set in California, really not all that distant, long time ago.
Yep. Less than a generation to go from utopia to absolute shithole.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Detroit has been an absolute shithole for more than a generation. So figure it
Detroit's not going to exist eventually.
out.
You ever look at any population numbers of it and the decline?
Somebody
It's not
will
going to
move in.
exist.
Somebody move in.
No, they're not. They're moving out consistently for decades. It's getting smaller and smaller.
It's true.
If you, like, I've gone down the rabbit hole of like you see like some abandoned cities, like some or towns like that pop up on YouTube and things like that. Well, I go down the rabbit hole and I start looking up like places, and so some towns do just no longer exist. But like Detroit's population has consistently gone down for like the last 30 years. It's like I'm not gonna say half because I haven't looked at the numbers like today, so I don't remember the exact. But it's like 2/3 as big as it was, like say 30 years ago, something like that. Just off the top of my head, it's significantly dropped. Or North Carolina is doing the opposite. It's going up, and it's pissing me off.
Me too.
And you're okay. We'll accept you. You and Candy are fine.
Who?
There you
And who?
Mrs.
go.
Odie.
All
Jesus,
right.
you're almost as bad at OPSEC as Gizzard.
I know, right?
That's saying something.
That Alaska One Andy's out there, 223 DMR's out there, DJ Play Nice, all kinds of people out there, and they're here for one thing. You know what that is?
Show us your gun.
They want to
gun,
hear
gun,
this
gun.
guy sing.
Oh, who's the chicken that everyone loves? Gizzard Gary, he's 4'2" but stands above. Gizzard Gary, a ton of its wives and more to come. Gizzard Gary, he loves to give gifts to everyone. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Hi, folks. Gizzard Gary here.
How'd I do?
You did great.
Okay.
You really made it.
Okay.
But you know who really makes it? The guy who's not here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's that time of the show that you love the most, where we do things and we give stuff away. That's right, folks. It's the Gizzard Gary giveaway, where we give away stuff, but not things, just stuff. So,
Just
Gizzard Gary, why don't you show these fine folks what stuff we have to give away today? Not things, just stuff.
Well, first, I want to thank you for not
suck
making
it,
me
snob, for not being
not
here.
making me play that video. A fresh start. All right. Well, let's start off. Actually, let's change things up. We'll save those for last. How about this? Let's go straight to the folks. How about Excess Sights? You know who they
How
are.
How fast are those sites?
They are the fastest sights in any light.
Wow. Any light. Just think
That's
about that,
fast.
folks.
That's fast.
I know sites, and these are fast sites.
They're very
These are the fastest sites in any light, and I know sites.
You can barely see them move. That's how fast they are.
Mm-hmm. And they're huge. They're huge.
They're huge.
Huge sites. I know
You know what-
sites.
You know what else is huge? Lock grips.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are the fastest grips in any light.
Yes,
I'm
they
sure.
are.
They should. Blake, if you're out there, you are free to use that. I mean, you may run into some copyright stuff with excess sites, but from my end, that's my gift to you. So they're the
Surely to
fastest
God, he
grips in
doesn't
any
watch
site.
this show. He seems like he'd have more class than that.
They're not made in China.
No, they're not.
No, they're made in up there where all the people are leaving.
That's right. You know what else is not made in China? Live Free Armory. Made right here in Melbourne, Florida.
You're
True.
in Melbourne, Florida?
American manufacturing. That's what I hear. I know some
You're in
people who's
Melbourne?
actually been
You're
there.
in Melbourne, Florida? Because you said they're made right here in Melbourne, Florida, like you're in Melbourne, Florida. I thought
I
you were
mean,
in
the
Kansas.
US of A. That's part
Oh,
of. That's
you
part
didn't
of us.
say US of A. You said made right here in Melbourne, Florida.
I'm American. They're made in America. And then we've got Versa Carry. That's a great big sticker, folks. Look at that. They make
It's huge.
holsters and stuff. Yeah. And then here's a company. They're
What is
fairly
wrong with the
new. You
camera?
may not have.
Did you get a
you
new
may-
potato?
Yeah. You may not have
Okay.
heard of this company, but they're starting to sell stuff now.
Hmm.
It's called Taurus.
Let me see. Taurus. That's a constellation, not a gun company.
Well, it's still a cool sticker. Now, this is a gun company. I don't think you could argue about this. Winchester.
I could argue about that.
I could argue about that. What guns are they making right now?
You
Made in
could argue
Turkey.
about anything.
What guns are they making?
Yeah, what guns are they making right now?
I know somebody who doesn't make guns. I know a couple companies that don't make guns. How about
Classic deflection.
Civivi? They don't make guns. They just make fine knives. And yes, they do
Civivi.
make them in China. And then their parent company, We Knife. Not You Knife, it's We Knife.
Survive.
And we have a $2 super chat out there from Seven Wonders. My best knife is a 1980 folding pocket knife. That deserves a chicken. All right. By the way, the proceeds of any super chats tonight, I'm donating to the Scotsman campaign. So, although that's not the best way to contribute, anything I get tonight is going there. But let's go on because we got more stickers. We got more stuff here. So we have this from Foxtrot Mike Products. It's like magic.
FMP,
But you know what else is magical?
not FMRTIP.
Gun Owners of America.
Noah.
Stand up for your rights. It's a real 2A organization.
Boa constrictor.
But let's go big. They say go big or go home, so I got a great big sticker here.
Is that
It's
why
from
all the women kicked me out?
at Iwi, Israel Weapon Industries. You've heard of them, I'm sure. I hear they make zipper pulls. Do you know who
Is that
does
what
it?
they're known for?
Yeah.
Weaponized zipper pulls?
That's right.
Okay.
But
I'll allow it.
this
They're the
next guy
fastest
does.
zipper pull in any light.
That's right, in any line. Now, this guy does not make zipper pulls. This is from DM Foss. This is Donut
What
Pseudo
happened?
Way of the Hole. And his friend, Papa Smurf.
Did he get those for Sticker Mule?
I do believe so. I'm not 100% certain, though. He may not have. You'd have to ask him. But you know what did come from Sticker Mule is this Gizzard Gary channel
snap.
sticker. Yes, just in time. Product placement. And let's go 2 for 2 with the Fowl Territory thumbnail sticker. That's right. From Sticker Mule. They love America. That's right. All right. That's it. For stickers. For stickers.
Oh.
We got more stuff. Oh, and we also have another panelist.
Oh, God.
Oh, looky here. The Gun Snob has joined us.
Well.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I told you that timeout would work, Gizzard.
Mm-hmm.
You're a son of a bitch. And I remember this.
My
So
jokes are
fresh and
cheeky
so
and
clean.
fun.
Anyway, we have the
What?
2024 NRA Dallas.
Whoa.
patch. What?
Back it up. I missed my thing.
Oh, somebody else did it.
This is bullshit.
Obi
The
did
new
it.
guy
for you.
was awesome at it, too.
I bet.
What are you doing?
Hanging out with Bobo.
No, let's talk about the guy that was shake weighting it.
Shaking my water bottle that I just mixed my Propel in. Look, packet of Propel, water bottle. Just shake it.
Yeah, baby. Do that some more.
You're a
Keep going.
natural at that.
Not my proudest fap.
Yeah, I'm better with this hand now. Shakes it faster with that hand.
Wow.
Speaking of cool shirts, I got my John Wick shirt in today.
Nice.
Is that a banana one? What's on that one?
This
Bananas.
is Banana Mags.
Okay.
This is the one John gave me. In Canada.
The John Wick shirt's actually pretty subtle with the pistols.
God, he's got underwear to match it. I thought he was going to show us.
I do not. I'm wearing black gym shorts.
I'm not even wearing underwear.
I'm not, actually. I'm wearing black gym shorts. Let's get out of the chair. Look at what I found on eBay. Oh,
Is that a Dodge Ram?
focus. It's a Rebel. It's a 2020.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. Focus.
The
Oh,
dash
big
is
old
different in
meat
that
hook.
one, so it's not the same thing.
Mm-hmm. This one has a moon roof.
Oh, that's a pretty good comment.
Yeah, I thought so. He shakes it, then puts it to his mouth. Yeah.
Not wrong.
All right. So let me get back. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
What are we talking about tonight? Are we talking about anything interesting?
I showed you my
No,
first.
there's nothing interesting that happened this week.
It's been a slow
Oh,
news
okay.
week. But yeah, we had the 2024 NRA Dallas patch courtesy of Palmetto State Armory. And then, just because I love you guys, I decided to pony up for this Anderson Manufacturing patch. How about that? I'm not horsing around here. That's right. Then we've got this from Hollow Sun.
Awesome.
It's orange. And then I think
Listen.
Obi's going to recognize this patch, but somebody's going to win it tonight. The official Caltech patch.
Why
Is
am
this
I
what
gonna-
Gizzard accused you of putting on his
Is
backpack?
Is that
It
the
was,
exact
so
one that you
bad.
accused me of
That's the
putting on you?
exact one. Yes, it is.
That's exactly. You falsely accused me of putting on you because somehow it ended up on you. One of the
You just wanted to
900
pull
times.
surveillance footage and figure it out.
In which you
One of the
later
900
admitted
times
to.
you were over by the Civivi booth that is directly across from the Keltec booth.
Mhm.
I don't
I
remember.
thought that was the
ever
biggest
admitting to
prank
it.
on earth. Someone played on him.
Did
It was.
that have a bunch of screws around the outside of that? Or was
No,
that
it
thread?
did not.
No, they saved all those for the pistols.
Okay, and you're going to get the official Gizzard Gary channel pin. It's
You can
got
pin
a
that
pin
on
on the back
On
of
your
it.
jean jacket with all your 800 other pins that you have on your jean jacket.
That's right.
Gen X knows that. Millennials don't.
That's right.
Snob.
Need a big safety pin too.
I'm technically a Zennial, so I do know that.
Okay, if you say so. And you're not going to get one, not two, not just three, but 4 zipper pulls
Woohoo!
from
Fastest zipper
IW.
pulls in any
Man,
life.
I hope I
That's
win.
right. They are fast. And of course, tonight's winner will win either a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card or a skinny black knife. But if the winner is a channel member,
What happens then, Gizzard?
they get to double up.
Oh, snap. But wait, there's more.
That's right. And
Is there more or was that it? That was probably it. There probably
Well,
isn't more after that.
there is possibly more.
Oh,
Let
there
me
is
see
more?
if there's more. I got to check something real quick because there is a bonus hidden somewhere.
Giving away a gun.
Looks like to me only one person has taken advantage, and I don't believe he's here. So,
Oh, then he's out.
anyway, yeah. People on my Discord Discord server might know about this. But anyway,
I know about it.
Well, if they know about it, they
you
can post
didn't
it in the regular
respond to
chat.
it. You didn't respond to it. Only had one person respond to it. So,
Oh, we had to respond on your post?
yep.
Oh, okay. I just did it on Discord. I didn't know. Sorry.
Gizzard likes it when people respond on his
I didn't
post.
see anybody respond to me at all, period. So, anyway. Oh, I just shared the wrong screen. Sorry about that.
I see 2 responses to that.
What are you doing?
How about we do this one? That would be much better.
See, you're just ignoring your Discord server. That's the reason I don't go over there.
Yeah, I just got a response now from the
What
gun
is
snob.
Discord? Weird.
I have a Discord. Yes, look up the top, pinned up the top of the chat, and you'll see a Discord link up there.
What's really weird is the name of the channel in Discord, that one it's on, is on the Show Us Your Members channel. I don't know.
What?
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of odd.
Show us your members.
I got
And Gary just got taken off YouTube.
Do it now.
for that.
somebody who claims they can't get into the members chat. I'll have to look into that.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah, I can't.
Now
I can't
somebody's
either.
in the voice chat. Yeah, Hillbilly just popped into the voice chat over there.
Oh,
Do it
hell,
now.
I hit the wrong one. Sorry. I was trying to get in the members chat, and it don't let me.
Yeah, for some reason Blitz can't get in
This
there.
is
Anyway,
TV Gold. You talking about Discord?
Discord.
it's an official perk of being a channel member, by the way. So anyway, yeah, Blitz, I'll look into that. 32 people entered in the giveaway. 37 watching right now.
Hold on. What's the hashtag?
Hashtag is FT271. Pound
Do it
FT271.
now.
Hashtag do it now.
By the way, 14 watching on the X. Can you believe that? Wow. And the winner is Ron 2A Matters.
Congratulations, Ron 2A Matters. You tonight's
He won the other week.
Chicken dinner.
Still hasn't capitalized his last name.
He still has not. Yeah, he's on a run. So, Ron 2A Matters, are you out there in the chat? I'm waiting. See if he's out there. He is out there. So, you've got a choice. You are a channel member. So, do you want double chicken or do you want chicken and a knife? How do you want to do this? Yeah, didn't he win? He won last week, I think. That's a double. It's a double for him, I believe. Chicken and the knife. All right. We can do that. So, I would like to say that he is the winner. Chicken dinner. And you don't have to send me your address because you already did that recently. So, congratulations. I'll get that to you.
What if he moved this week, Gizzard?
I don't think he moved this last week, but
What if
surely
he
he'd
did?
tell me.
What if he did? Now you just, yep.
I have had direct messages with him on Messenger today.
What if he moved just earlier? Just like 30 minutes ago.
He's been busy. He's been on his computer. He couldn't be
He's
moving.
probably has been busy. He was probably moving. You
That's
just don't even
possible.
care about these people. Ron, if you have moved, you should send your correct address to winner@gizzardgary.com. If you haven't moved, just ignore that. See, I take care of your channel members. Gizzard.
Yeah, the one
I'm
time a
looking out
month
for him.
that you bother to come on the panel, you mean?
Hey, you get up at 4:30 every morning and work in the heat all day, and then tell me you want to come on here. It was cooler this week, so I didn't get up so early.
I need to cue the violin music here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, Jake is a part of 10 Discord channels. Yes, you are number one, Snob. I totally agree with that. All right.
That's what people keep telling them.
So I want to take some time here to turn the floor over to one of my panelists for a moment. That would be Hillbilly Up, because he's got something special going on, and I want to give him a minute or two to talk about it. So, Hillbilly, now's your time.
Hey, buddy. Thanks a lot. Yeah, we are doing a fundraiser for the Scotsman. He's had some back injury and stuff like that, and so been missing out of work, plus some hospital bills and that stuff piling up, therapy bills or what I believe and stuff. But anyway, if you are interested in helping out, you can email me at americanhillbillyup@gmail, and we do have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or person can do a check or money order, to the post office box, anyhow you'd like to give. And the people that do donate will be entered. We're going to do this in probably two Saturdays, possibly 3. We'll see where we're at. But the people that do enter will be entered in the giveaways, and we have some really, really good giveaways. We have a Burriscope 4.5 by 14 by 12 by 42 with rings. We have $50 gift cards, your choice of Midway or Brownells. We have a Garmin chronograph with the bag and everything. I mean, that's, if you ever looked at the price of one of those, that's a dang good giveaway right there. We have Mark Brown Works. He's donating a pistol stand that has 1776 on it and stuff, and it's got the I forgot what the skull or what's that called, or there's a name for anyway, it's really cool. We have a,
Is it like Punisher?
Yeah, the Punisher. That's what it was. That's what I was looking for. We have a Coltac flat bag, and Hasbro, he's 3D printed a plate, nice wide plate that hooks that Coltac flat bag, and it has a Arca rail clamp on it. So great clamp on the bottom of the rifle. Really a sweet setup. Discovery Optics, they're donating at least 2 sets of scope mounts. I don't know if they'll be different ones yet or the same, but they have some pretty cool scope mounts, some really nice ones actually. And they're going to throw in a scope, and we still have more giveaways to Georgia Shooting Connection. They're putting together a big, basically gift type deal for somebody that's into reloading and stuff like that. And then there's been other people contact me this evening, but I've been on lives and stuff, so I've not been able to respond, but there's more gifts that's coming in for the giveaway and everything. So we won't be doing a giveaway the night we do this, because the several giveaways will be all for people that's donated, and it's going to be a lot of fun. If we hit a minimum of 2,000 subscribers, I am going to drink a stinking hard seltzer live on camera, and hopefully we can get Gizzard to do that too. Maybe if we reach a certain mark, I don't know. We talked to him last time, and it was hilarious. And Gizzard's real smart. We all had to buy 12 packs, and he's like, "Hey, I went and bought one." But he didn't realize the one he bought was a tall boy. And so he had to drink a lot more than we did actually on that one can. So anyway, it's hilarious. So anyway, if you're interested, just email me at americanhillbillyup@gmail.com, and I can get whatever information you need to you. So thanks a lot, Gizzard. I appreciate it, buddy.
You bet. All right. So if we get more information on that, I'll certainly let you know in my community tab and stuff like that. Thank you for that. And we will continue on because we have more of the show to go. I do believe we're not quite done. George has made his appearance. Say hello to my cat and channel partner, George Grayson Cat.
Hello, George Griffin.
Yay! Meow. Meow. All right. So, we have another segment of the show. Who would like to introduce this segment for us tonight? Anybody?
Justin Grimm.
He's opting out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for your second favorite part of the show. That's right. This is part number 2. Your second favorite part of the show. Like I said, I forgot I already said that. A little rusty. Anyways, this is the part of the show where you send awesome pictures, photos, things of your guns, knives, gear, whatever you want to share. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best GORN ever tonight. I just know it is. It's going to be huge. Massive. Huge. Anyways, so tonight, we need you to send your GORN over to GORN@GizzardGary.com. And if you're showing a firearm, please don't hold it in your hand. Set it on a table or something, you know. Throw it on the floor, throw it in the grass, throw it in the creek. That's okay if it's a Beretta. But yeah, we're going to show us your guns. That's right, folks. It's that time. Hey, Gizzard.
Hey, what?
I'm going to go first.
What do you have?
Look at that bad boy. That is a Civivi Cloud Peak.
I think I saw that in a couple videos today.
Pretty sexy.
I think, yeah, I'm the one who watched your videos.
Oh, you're the only one now.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any Civivis yet this month.
You did?
Because Chuck moved from Oklahoma to North Carolina, apparently.
Same credits.
What was going on with that? I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I was worried.
It went 3 days where they didn't deliver it, and then they show it as delivered, and it says delivered to person other than recipient.
Somebody got some nice knives. That's for
sure. A different address. I was wondering.
All right, so we're going to start off the GORN with something I actually got yesterday evening. And this comes from Defense Dad. My cat would sit down for a minute so I could actually see the screen. Come on. He says, did you just look at my wiener?
That was a double entendre.
Wasn't it, though?
Good thing nobody said hawk to a.
Hawk to a. Yeah, we forgot about that already. Yeah.
Please don't.
I thought it was cop to it now. I saw that somewhere today. Oh, yeah, over here in this chat.
What? She went from a national treasure to now you can't stand to hear about her?
No, I can't hear you guys say it.
Oh, Sarge is going to
That's not what you said in Vegas when I was saying it.
You're right. What stays in Vegas, though, what happens there stays there.
Also from Defense Dad, and Sarge is going to love this one. Banana bread. Follow me for more recipes.
That's a banana sandwich.
Yeah,
banana bread.
Banana sandwich.
Banana and bread.
I thought it was pretty darn clever. All right, and this is from 223DMR. I think there may be more than one here. So, good night. He put all the text in the title. I don't know if I can read all this. Hold on, I got to figure
Look,
it out.
the cord broke down. Probably timing chain. Jam phasers.
He says, I bought a new truck. I'm rebuilding it. After all said and done, I will have a $30,000 truck for $18,000. After buying this truck and building it myself, I'll never pay full price again. That's the way to go. I'd say that's probably true.
How does that work?
I don't know. So that's the first picture. And then here's the interior. Seems we got a problem with the airbag on there.
Oh, rebuilt title. Okay. I understand.
Oh, both airbags have been deployed. Oh, boy.
Yeah, typically.
So he's rebuilding it.
Yeah.
I get airbags in my boxes of Amazon. They send it, but they pop real easy.
There's only one problem with the salvage title. Is when you go to
Resale
sell.
value.
Value.
Yeah. Harder to
Yeah.
insure.
Yeah, the resale just ain't there. You're lucky if you get half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And most usually, if you're going to go sell them and somebody's needing to borrow money from the banks won't loan on them.
Then here's the last picture.
But you sure can save some money, though.
Yeah, I'd say that front bumper's had a little bit of issue.
Little bondo. Little buff out.
There's
Just a
not
minor,
Band-Aid on it.
minor scratch. Yeah. All right. So, George quit. It's awfully hard to do this when you've got a cat helping you.
Well, if he's
All right.
helping, it should be easier to do it.
He thinks it's helping.
It's like, what's his name on The Simpsons? Ralphie.
Yeah. So we have this from Obnoxious One.
Look at it.
I can't see it. It's camouflaged.
Hey, G, make sure you stick around till Gizzard gets to my picture that I sent in for GORN. You'll appreciate it.
Look at it. I just like this one so much because I know it makes Snob's eye twitch.
Mm-hmm. It does.
He doesn't like it.
I think
It's what it is that he Cerakoted.
it made my eye twitch because it had two different because it was two different colors beforehand.
I would have just got the one Cerakoted to match. I would not have done a Holstein cow on it.
Where would you have done a Holstein cow?
I can't run that far.
Wow. Good Lord. This is fun, let me tell you. All right.
Oh my. Good Lord.
Are you going to finish that song or are you just going to start singing?
All right.
What are you doing, Gizzard?
Trying to keep from being attacked by this cat here.
Move it. That works real good there. An arm sweep.
He's got claws. That doesn't
Welding
work
gloves?
out.
So
Welding gloves.
The bathtub?
So I take it this was made with pride and honor.
Yep,
And
somehow it got
STD.
it got an STD.
I saw that.
But it's not quite as much pride and honor as mine.
I don't know. Mine, yeah, mine just got an STD. It didn't ask to see the precious.
Yep.
That's true.
Mine's got an arm
Yours
off
has
up
probably had a number of STDs.
Mm-hmm.
there. Mhm.
It's built up antibodies, so.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, you can grab a cat by the back of their neck and they won't claw you.
The off button.
You can get them right off.
I've
of
seen how you handle animals on screen.
And if you put one of the big giant clamping paper clips on their neck, they'll stay like that.
Mine's
It's how I'm
never,
What
gonna
if you
start
put a
living like
banana
that.
sticker on their forehead?
mine's never bit my nose and made it bleed.
Yours is gonna eat you in your sleep one night. I don't want to hear it.
I'll be dead at that point. I don't care.
Yours will eat you immediately after.
You hope. You hope you're not incapacitated and it just eats part of your face and your eyeball.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
Oh, I can
man.
promise you it did for that lady.
Ooh.
She woke up during that. So,
Oh.
there.
Uh,
So you have that hard to think about.
a cracking build.
Okay. And then one more. This is a little bit bigger GORN here.
Ooh.
Got a lot of
Wow.
gold
That's
in
pretty
these
neat.
pictures.
Gold
and orange.
That's orange. And the one was copper.
Whatever. I'm colorblind.
You know what you don't want to do with that one right there, and you can't really tell because show us your GORN is over the top of it, but it has a break on it. You don't want to go out with just your AirPods in and shoot that.
It sounds like such a bad idea.
It does sound like a bad.
I mean,
Well, my 14.7 with a break is miserable. I could only imagine what that one is.
yeah, you only want to do that a couple times with just your AirPods in. You probably should really use some actual earplugs.
Why do you have a light on that gun?
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't need a light.
Well, it doesn't when you're firing.
Yeah, once you crack off a round, it's lit up. It's like the sun is on. I bet you that thing will throw a fireball.
You should go one better. You should get a 7.5 inch upper with a break.
I think I'll pass.
Okay, so we got this from Snob.
This is for G. I'm pretty sure it was G because it actually has an Arizona plate. They did some modifications, but
Not
That
exactly
roof
a
is
Sprinter
classy.
fan.
I'm pretty sure it's G though with Arizona plates, van. They extended the roof so you can
It's
stand
white.
up in it all the way. Added that sweet window on the side. G said, "Nice second floor." That roof actually looks way better in the picture than it did when I actually went by it.
Oh, I'm sure that looked completely not hinky as all get out
No,
when you
it
went by
was
it.
great. It
Was there anybody
just
staring at you
looking-
from the porthole?
If you
I'm
squint,
pretty
it's
sure that's
mint.
factory. Yeah, that window on the side that's pretty much just like butyl taped on.
I'll bet you there was somebody in that porthole signaling for help.
Probably.
It's like the
You
big
just-
blue whale of Catoosa
You
looking out the
just,
porthole.
you just passed them by. They're signaling for help. If they had
Had the
if
four
they had a
fingers
phone, they
folded
would have
down.
been calling for. They would have been calling 911 and ordering a pizza.
The FBI is going to be coming and questioning this after seeing this on the chat, and we were witness to this.
Okay. Then looks like we've got some in the other chat here that says GORN, so let's bring those up. From Sarge. The Sarge. Look at that.
It's a little teeny tiny gun and a little teeny tiny suppressor. It's a Beretta. I didn't throw it in the creek.
Oh, and it's in his hand too. I hope I don't get the stream taken down. Last time I did that.
Sergeant didn't listen to the rules.
I'd already sent it when you said that, so
Gizzard didn't abide by his own rules. He just threw it up there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
yep. It was already sent by the time you said that.
That's right.
Couldn't unsend it.
Okay, then we have this.
There's some GORN for you.
Fight.
Stop showing that picture. It makes him out to be too heroic.
Well, that's where he was rescuing those Secret Service agents.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Melissa McCarthy hiding behind him here?
I think she's on the ground in the back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Should be two more.
There are. All right. And then this one to follow.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like it.
Why hasn't anybody done that with the cigarette and the 8-bit glasses on him?
I don't know. Here's one more that's completely different. Look at this guy.
Was Sergeant.
Look at that
Mrs.
guy in
Sergeant.
his retro rifle shirt. He would never wear a retro rifle shirt.
I said I'd never wear the Hawaiian, and I'm sticking with it.
He'll change. Once he starts getting all the compliments, he'll realize.
You'd get one of these fancy shirts like this
I
one.
think
here.
he needs to steal his Mrs. Sargent's hat there.
Yes,
He does.
absolutely.
He'd look great in that hat.
I think he would.
I may get him. Maybe I'll get a big party hat like that before we go to goals.
Just go grab it right now and put it on the screen. Come on, no stones if you don't.
I only know where it
It's
is.
never gonna fit on his melon.
It'll just stand down.
Miss it. It'll look like one of those little birthday sombreros you get. He's gonna have to get a little elastic cord to go around it.
You guys say that, but I have a hard time finding hats.
I'm not joking at all about that. Well, I am, but I'm laughing because it's true.
I have a big dome.
You have a big dome.
I got the big brain.
I don't know about that. As far as like cubic feet, yes.
It's just all skull.
I've said it before. I have put on your hat, and it looks like I'm a little kid wearing my dad's hat, walking around. It's down over my eyes. I can't see nothing.
Over your
Turn your
ears.
head turn your head too fast, and the hat stays in one place, and your head moves.
Got something to review out there in the text chat, you three.
I've even clicked that I could say no.
Yeah.
I don't know if I gotta look at it. Then probably no.
Yeah,
I was
definitely-
kind of leaning
definitely
towards
no.
no
I'm gonna go
myself.
with definitely no.
I would
I
definitely.
think I'd pass on that.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
think
good.
so.
It's pretty good though, to be honest.
It is. We'll look at it
That's
in
a-
after chat.
Well, I mean, it is the same first name, so but that
Okay.
can easily be misconstrued, even though
Well, I do have something we can
That is
share.
the
That's
character
this one
name.
here. This is from Duffer426. It says 45 Colt Pistolero.
45,
Color
46,
case hardened?
whatever it
Pretty
takes.
nice.
What is that? Is that a Colt?
45 Colt Pistolero.
Assuming it's a
Pistolero.
Cimarron, but it's on a Cimarron Firearms Company box. It looks good.
Oh, yeah, Huckleberry.
He is your Huckleberry. Yes. All right. And then from 2 Live Moo.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah. And he says, it's time. Smith & Wesson 686 Plus and 629 Performance Center.
You should take those out and just pop off a few right now.
He should.
Mm-hmm.
He totally should. Okay.
Oh, look. Snob has decided to let one of his other dogs have some love this time.
Mm-hmm.
Blown her ear.
Little girl.
Yeah,
No.
blowing her ear.
Blown her
She's
ear.
bark.
Bagel.
Just want some loving. Come on. Come on, Danny.
Good old Bagel.
Yeah, she's getting old. She's like 13 or 14, I think.
It's nice of you to
Good
give
for
Bagel
her.
some love instead of that upstart
She's
who tried to take your nose off.
Mm-hmm. She's always out here.
So this is
Your
also This is
retaliation
also-
was a little much, though. Take one of his legs off.
from
That was
Duffer
before.
426. This is a 44 mag.
Needs more underlug.
It
I don't think they
needs
typically
more-
put an underlug on a single action.
Still
needs
needs
a
it.
fluted cylinder. The non-fluted cylinders weird me out.
It's like
Oh,
somebody
why?
just tore off a corner of the fluted cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
Just doesn't look complete, because that's what makes a revolver look like a revolver, is that cylinder.
Oh, look, Karen's out there saying she wants her dog back.
Okay, and from Mr. Bob Dabalina. Eek, a mouse. Raven 25 ACP. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. All right. And I do believe, at least for this point, I am not seeing anything out there. Let's see, we got a couple memes that were sent on a Discord server. So I'll go ahead and we'll take a look at this. This is from DM Foss. If I can get to it here. Ohio, you was never here. Oh, I was in Ohio once. So. And I think the hens will probably appreciate this one. Probably more than I do. All right. So, door number 1, new films. Door number 2, films suggested by friends. Door number 3, 80s movies I've seen 1,000 times.
No, Gizzard would be at door number 4. I refuse to watch a movie. I'm going to go on the internet and watch
Movies from the
everything on
40s that my
iPad.
dad used to watch. That's what it is.
Because it's like all those and watching a Yankee Marshall chat. And here goes Gizzard with the Yankee Marshall chat.
I haven't been subbed to Yankee Marshall in months.
Does it mean you haven't watched the chats?
Not lately.
What's lately mean?
Probably since first of the year.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my.
Oma?
Good Lord.
Okay, and then little knife.
Shabuzi in here.
You knew it was.
I did.
Also from DM Foss. Little knife Gorn here. Smith & Wesson HRT. Heart, yeah. Or hurt.
Heart.
It could be hurt.
I hurt myself today.
You probably did. Probably with a knife.
No, I did stab myself with a piece of drip edge today. Made my hand bleed.
Why did you do that?
I wasn't on purpose. because I was working.
Okay. Well, we are out of GORN, people. I want to remind you, though, that following this, please tune in to the weekly 2A wrap-up on either the gun websites or the Daily Gun Show YouTube channels. You will be redirected in the text chat at the end of tonight's show. Okay, so that being the case, let's go ahead and start our final segment, which we call What Did You Learn? And so we're going to go to each of the panelists, ask them what they learned tonight, and then give them a chance to plug whatever they want to. So let's start with Obnoxious One. What did you learn?
I learned that this was a completely non-noteworthy week. Nothing happened, and
Yeah, boring.
hopefully we'll continue with this boring kind of week where nothing will happen again.
All right. What have you got coming up?
I have a completely non-noteworthy week where nothing is happening.
Okay. Sounds exciting.
I don't know. I probably got something coming out. I got a couple little things to do.
Well, we're
Maybe.
anxiously
Nothing
awaiting your content. So, as always, thank you for
Glad
being
somebody
here.
is.
Yeah. I'm chomping at the bit, ready to go. All right,
Can't
so
say
let's
that
go to.
anymore.
Yeah, that's probably true. But I can say, Sarge at C4 Defense, what did you learn?
I learned a few more things that I didn't know about the little incident that took place in Pennsylvania. And that's about it.
We're not supposed to mention.
Are you talking
him
about what
getting-
midnight?
Yeah, we're not supposed to mention
on the
him
ice and
pooping his pants.
splits?
That's right.
Yeah.
Those banana
So-
shoes.
It's like we did the splits that time. I ended up under the
That's true.
broiler.
What have you got coming up, Sarge? Anything?
There is a event coming up in a little over a month, and we'll see everybody there in Knoxville, Tennessee. The Goals event. It's like the SHOT Show of the East Coast. It's like the SHOT Show of the East Coast. So people should definitely plan on going, and we'll all 4 be there, and we will be signing autographs.
It's going to be a good time.
I'm not signing autographs.
Yeah, you will.
You can
No,
put
I'll
your
sign
X on
moves.
Nobody wants my X. It's only got like 195.
Obnoxious is only offering mushroom stamps.
This is true. Not sure
That's it.
where I'm going to get a mushroom, but
Gizzard's Googling what that is right now.
Goals 17th and 18th of August.
purple-headed
Knoxville,
yogurt
Tennessee,
slinger.
by the Sun Sphere downtown.
Oh, downtown. All right. Well, thank you
I
for
don't
being
know
here.
how he's going to get there. He's waiting till the
Thank you
last
for
minute
the-
to decide.
I ain't worried about it. I have a
Yeah.
vehicle. I can get there one way or the other.
I think I'm going to fly.
I recommend you get in a vehicle that's flying rather than you personally trying to fly. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you should drive to Asheville, fly to Atlanta, then fly to Knoxville.
Yeah, that's my dilemma is what airport do I want to sit in for 2 or 3 hours while I'm waiting to make this trip?
Fly to Knoxville.
Yeah. Get a crop duster. I'll charter a plane. There we go. That's what I should do.
There's some
All right.
available on Marketplace right now.
Well, thank you for being here. Let's go to Hillbilly Up. What did you learn?
First of all, I was going to tell you, you can probably get a really good deal on a plane on Vine if you're looking for one. But I did learn if you are late for the show, you could possibly get put in timeout.
Oh,
Cool
No
stuff.
doubt.
That reminds me of what I learned. Thank you, Billy.
all right. Well, what do you have coming up besides what you've already told us?
We got Guns Bearing Therapy every Saturday night, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. And this Saturday night, we are going to be having a guest on from Discovery Optics. And so I think we'll have a really good time with him. I got to do a pre-show private deal, talk to him and everything. Seems like a pretty nice guy. And so got that. And then, of course, we got some more videos coming out this week. So anyway, appreciate you for having me here, Gary. Always a fun time, brother.
You
Great
bet.
panel, great side chat. Always enjoy it.
You bet. Thanks for being here. What in the world?
Please show that.
Please show that. Ew.
You just got my GORN or my meat.
Nah, this is worse. Trust me.
Oh,
damn.
dang.
Well, I got Justin's attention.
Well, when you're hot, there's nothing like a fried egg popsicle, I tell you what.
Got that nice gooey center. Ugh.
I just want to make one of those and give it to somebody. It's like, here, you want a popsicle?
Yeah, give it to Karen. She'll love it.
You put strawberry Kool-Aid in that, I guarantee my grandkids would eat it.
Probably. All right. Well, let's go to Justin Grimm. Justin, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that DEI hires aren't for every job. And I also learned that Trump also falls on stage like Joe Biden, according to the media. Needs help back up by the Secret Service.
That's true.
And that's
He
about
fell
it.
right out of his shoes.
That's right.
My
What do you got? What do you got coming up? When are you starting your live stream?
I don't really have a plan for that, but I do need to put out a couple more videos. I'm working on one right now, so hopefully I'll get it up soon. I've been really busy at work. I'm like this week I worked all 7 days this week, so I'm trying.
Man. All right. Well, thank you for being here as always.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good to have you back. And last but not least, the gun snob. What did you learn?
I learned to want to kick Sarge in his dick whenever I get off that plane in Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
For timing me out.
Why?
Or encouraging you to time me out.
That joke was cheeky and fun.
We know Gizzard is easily swayed to do stuff unless it's watch a movie. Peer pressure.
What have you got coming up?
I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do. But I've been too busy doing other things.
Is he speaking English? I can barely hear him.
I was. I mean, it's not real good English, but I was speaking English.
Okay.
Is this
Sounded
better?
like you were mumbling to me, but
I wasn't. I'm talking louder now, so the old man in the room can hear.
Let me turn up my hearing aid there, Sonny.
You might ought to.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for being here.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world, Gizzard.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't like missing this show. We did have some last minute GORN come in, but I'd probably like to hold on to those until next week if it's all right with you, because I know G Webs is waiting for us on the other side. So I would like to go ahead and thank everybody out there for watching tonight's show. I know we had several of you, still have 8 people right now, 8 people on YouTube, 20 on X. Wow. 20 people on X watching this show. All right, let's give them the X.
I don't even have 20 people following me on X.
I follow you on
17.
there.
I don't know.
So,
I haven't been on X in so long.
Anyway, whatever platform you're watching on tonight, thank you for watching the show. Thanks to everybody out there for their contributions in the text chat. For those of you who sent in GORN, for those of you on the panel for helping me put on such a wonderful show. And a special thanks to my channel members for what they do to support the channel. I will be here next week. Don't forget the members only chat for my channel members. That's 8 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday. That's 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And then once again, Fowl Territory 272 next Friday, 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So anyway, always remember that if anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, give them the bird. This is Gizzard Gary on behalf of my panel.
We can speak for ourselves.
Have a great, wonderful weekend. I'll give you a chance to speak for yourselves in just a minute because I'm about to hit those end credits as soon as everyone gives their last shout out. So, with that being said, go.
That's Caffrey.
That's Caffrey.
Y'all come back.
Later, everyone.
And good night.
Well, that wasn't so bad. That went pretty good.
See you on the range.
Hey,
that
that's my
wasn't so
line.
good either.
Vaya con Dios, my God.
That's Danya.
Oh, midnight here. Thank God.
It's easy organ.
Is it
Guys,
over?
midnight's here.